Ну что ж, всем привет. Так, мы продолжаем. Ну-ка, давайте-ка мы...
Hi there.
What?
What's your name, kid?
Who are you calling kid? Who the hell are you?
Russo's the name. Murder's my game.
Are you a detective?
Let's just say I'm here to find the truth.
Cool. Just like on the telly?
Cut the crap and tell me your name.
Liam McGuire.
What are you doing hanging around the bar, McGuire?
I'm on the run from me dad.
Why? Did you do something bad?
I ain't done nothing, boss.
You can tell me, kid. Is it your dad?
Oh, sir. He drinks every last penny down his evil throat. And there's me poor old mother, bedridden and dying of presumption. I tried to buy her medicine. The old look went sudden. I'm off to Dublin, heavy drinking, says he. Watch out till I get back. That's why I runned away.
Something in the grin on his face told me, compared to him, Huckleberry... What can you tell me about the castle, McGuire?
What do you want to know?
Well, can I get inside?
No, it's locked up.
Does anyone live there?
No, only...
What?
Oh, nothing.
You know something about the castle you're not telling me, don't you?
No,
What is it you're covering up? Is it something you're scared of?
I ain't scared of nothing.
I'll give you one last chance to tell me about the castle.
Oh, yeah? And what if I don't?
Then I'm taking you back to school.
Oh, there's a ghost. It's called the Phantom of Loch Man.
Have you seen a guy dressed as a clown?
Here in Lochmarn, they all dress like clowns.
The man I'm looking for is a dangerous psychotic.
Jesus. It's just like that film I saw. There's this clown, see? And he's after this kid who saw him kill a guy. He tries to warn the sheriff, only dead.
My God.
Who are you calling a kid? I'm 25.
Yeah, right. You're not a day over 14.
Oh no, it's 25 that I am. Married with a car and 10 kids if you count the wives.
You're not telling me you believe in ghosts, are you?
Mister, I seen it with me very own eyes. Last Tuesday night, I went up to see what that dig was about. I just reached the top of the wall when I hears this awful noise.
What sort of noise?
A horrible snuffle. It was coming from inside the castle.
Did you find out what was making the noise in the castle?
No fear. I just sat there on the wall like Humpty Dumpty. The moon was cracked and greasy like an old dinner plate. The yard was full of shadows. I could have been hiding anything. I would have gone home.
Did you get to see the ghost?
Indeed I did. And a fearsome I sat on my arse, waited, all grey and tattered. Then I was so...
I'm sure there's a rational explanation for what you saw at the castle.
There is. The bloody place is haunted.
What do you think this tool is used for?
Lifting drains.
Dead right. How did you know that?
Work experience course at school. That gives me a choice of going down the drain.
You're kidding. What do you think this...
I told you.
Have you ever seen anyone wearing one of these?
That belongs to the killer clown you're looking for.
That's right.
Can I have it?
Sorry. I'm keeping this as evidence.
You should run tests on that, mister. You could identify the murderer with a...
Yuck. I don't think so. Have you ever seen anyone wearing one of these?
No,
What does this tissue mean to you?
nothing.
Have you ever seen this man before?
What a slimy character. No, I never seed him.
Give me your hand.
Get lost.
Oh, come on. I just want to show you a little trick.
No way, mister. I don't do tricks. Father Mahoney told me I'd burn in hell if I did.
I just want to shake you.
Oh, all right.
Хорошо.
Gotcha. Neat, huh?
Didn't feel a thing.
Shake my hand again.
No way.
Do you recognize this matchbook, McGuire?
No, sir. I never seen it before in my life.
Take a look at this, McGuire.
It's an ID card. What of it?
Ever heard of Thomas Merlin or the Gruber Electronics Corporation?
No.
See you later, kid.
Okay, mister.
Так, ну-ка посмотрим, что он тут скажет.
I took hold of the grating and pulled hard, but it didn't move. I tried to use the keys to lever up the grating, but that wasn't going to happen. I tugged at the trapdoor, but it was locked from the inside. The workman's key was the obvious tool to use to open this. It was specifically designed. Unfortunately, there...
Ну-ка зайдем туда. Со всеми поговорим.
My name's George.
Pleased to meet you, mister. My name's Fitzgerald.
Can I get you another drink?
Oh, no, thank you. I shouldn't be. I'm on tablets and my nerves.
What can you tell me?
There's nothing there. Just an old ruin.
How old?
I really.
Have you ever explored the castle yourself?
I used to. Then one of the little ones fell off the. We didn't go there anymore.
You haven't been up there recently?
No.
What do you think this tool is used for?
Something to do with horses?
Wrong. It's...
Oh, really? Well, you learn something every...
What does this red nose suggest to you?
Blood.
Why's that?
I used to bleed a lot when I was a kid. Every time there was a playground scrap, I wouldn't have minded, but I was...
What does this tissue suggest to you?
Nothing.
Do you recognize the man in this photograph?
No. At least I don't think...
Look closely. He has a...
No, I'm sure I...
Shake my hand.
It's a trick, isn't it?
Damn it, you're right. I can't seem to fool anyone. Does this matchbook mean anything to you?
No.
Check out this pass.
Yeah. It's yours, is it?
Not exactly.
Thomas Merlin? No. Never...
Did I show you?
Yes.
What is this?
Nothing.
See you later.
Так, теперь туда.
Hi there, old timer. What? Nasty cold you've got there. As soon as the words left...
Is there such a thing as... I put the question to Father Mo... Father, says I.
What did he say?
He said, it's my reward. Pious prig. Anyway, this is no ordinary cold.
Pollinosis?
Thank you.
Excuse me?
Police. No. I'd know it if you...
Can you tell me how to get into the castle?
Don't even think about it, me bucko. Lochmarn Castle.
That's what the kid outside...
Then you're a fool.
Have you ever seen the ghost?
To be sure.
Can you describe the ghost?
It was horrible. A wee stunted beast.
Are you
skunk?
Нужно все спросить.
No, that was a ghost.
I think I know what you saw on the castle wall.
I know what I saw.
I don't think so. It was the kid,
What?
He was up on the wall last Tuesday night. He thought you were the Phantom of...
Oh,
Ghosts don't bother me. I still want to visit that castle.
you can't. It's not open to the public.
There's no one around to stop me, is there?
That's right. Nothing human, anyhow.
Can I buy you a beer?
Very kind.
What's wrong with it? Can you identify this tool?
No.
What does this red nose mean to you?
I suppose you're collecting for charity?
No, I'm not.
No.
What does this red nose mean to you?
Nothing.
You could make use of this tissue.
Never use them. Those...
Do you recognize the man in this photograph?
Is that supposed to be you?
No, I don't have a scar on my face and I'm not from the Middle East.
I can't tell without...
Hey, would you like to shake my... What does this matchbook mean to you?
Nothing. Go away and stop bothering me.
Take a look at this ID card.
Take a look. Oh, yeah.
I don't suppose it means anything to you, does it?
No,
Take a look at this ID card.
I don't do anything.
I'll see you later.
Так, ну-ка, ну-ка.
Hey, where do you think you're going?
Excuse me?
No customers behind the bar. Ever. Get out.
А, вот он. Ну вот с ним нужно говорить.
Hello there. My name's George Stobart.
Pleased to meet you, I'm sure. I'm O'Brien. Can I help you?
What can you tell me about the castle, Mr. O'Brien?
It's a fine site now, isn't it? Dates back to the 10th century, you know. Most of the existing building was added much later, of course.
Are the ruins open to the public?
Oh no, it's much too dangerous. Anyway, there's nothing of interest remaining.
Can you tell me about the tripod which was found at the castle?
Now there's a bone of contention and controversy. It was dug up by an Englishman of the archaeological persuasion.
Who was this Englishman?
Professor Pegram, the same man who dug up...
Do you know where I can find Pegram?
You're too late to meet that fella.
Is he dead?
Not that, but he's gone from the village. A sore point with our esteemed host, I might add.
Why has Pegram's departure upset the landlord?
He's lost a paying guest, that's why. More than that, there's the question of an unsettled... Poor Michael's seen red over the business.
Can you tell me more about the landlord?
Mick Leary? He's what you call a would-be The trouble is, his idea of sophistication extends as far as putting...
I never worked out why he did that. It's much too dark in there to read.
That's true. Have you ever run your hand over the back of the door? The graffiti is...
Do you know where Pegram has gone?
I'm sorry, but I don't. He upped anchor in the dark and shipped out before the dawn.
Why did he do that?
Who knows? A guilty conscience or a secret assignation. Whatever the reason, he'll not be missed in Lochmar. Maybe now the fuss about the gem.
What can you tell me about the gem which Pegram found?
Now there's a gem, which should never have been. A man would have to be full of greed to covet that stone. What's your interest in the jewel?
Ну и что это такое?
Yes, that's right.
Another bloody news hound. Well, you're wasting your time here, boy. You find the people of Lochmar are a tight-lipped and cautious lot.
Why? Have you got something to hide?
It's just that we don't like to wash our dirty laundry in public.
Have you heard of the Phantom?
More than that, I've seen it. And let me tell you, it's a dreadful spectacle.
So it's not just a look. There really is a phantom of Lochmarn.
Oh no. I was talking about...
Does this tool mean anything to you?
I'd say it was for lifting manhole cup.
How come you know that?
I'm a man of the world, Mr. Stobart.
Does this tool...
I told you.
Does this red nose suggest anything to you?
It's a clown's nose, isn't it? I have... O'Donnelly and I walked all the way to Ballymore. 15...
Does this...
No, it doesn't.
What do you make of this tissue?
I guess that muck on it is grease paint.
There's no fooling you, Mr. O'Brien. Did I show you this tissue?
Yes.
Do you recognize the man in...
Nope. I've never seen him before.
I'd like to shake you by the hand, Mr. O'Brien.
I'd rather not. You see, I happened to notice that vibration.
I'd like to shake...
Oh, no, you don't.
Does this matchbook mean anything to you?
The design is Middle Eastern, I'd say.
What can you tell me about this ID pass?
Gruber Electronics. I've never heard of it.
Goodbye for now.
Good riddance to you.
Так, теперь...
The man's arm lay across the towel, preventing me from moving it. Hi, my name's Stoke.
Hello there, mister.
Do you know Professor Pegram?
Do I know him? Do I know the good No. I mean, I know who he is, but I don't know him to talk to.
Нужно все.
Do you know anything about
Знать.
Pegram's excavation?
Only that he didn't have the right tools for the job. What he needed was shovels.
Pegram was digging...
Is that a fact?
It's the science of archaeology part. Understanding how people... One day archaeologists might be digging up our remains.
Imagine that, Mr. O'Brien. I wonder what they'll find.
Well, it won't be arrowheads and fast food cartons and flavored...
Is it true that Pegram...
What? First I heard of it.
Take no notice of that fella, Pat. He's a journalist.
Did anyone from the village work at Pegram's dig?
I tried it myself, but that high and mighty history man called me incontinent. What a nerve. Hadn't I dug more holes than the rest of them put together?
Can you tell me anything about the castle on the hill?
Oh, I don't know much about anything. You should ask Mr. O'Brien here. He just joined up writing. Would you be one of them history fellas yourself?
Да я даже и не знаю, что выбирать.
That's right, Professor Stobart, Miskatonic University.
I thought you said you were a reporter.
Yeah, I am, but I studied to be an archaeologist.
How come you didn't leave with the others?
I didn't know they'd gone.
Oh, yes, packed their spades and shovels and away they went.
Seems I missed all the excitement. What do you make of this tool?
It's for lifting manhole covers.
That's right.
Well, you look at that. A French sewer key. Marvelous.
What does this false nose mean to you?
No, you're a clown.
No, not me.
Haha, you're a good one, eh? Did you hear that, Michael?
I hate clowns.
Listen to this fella. I hate clowns, says he. Isn't he just the funniest man you ever did see, Michael? He's not a clown, Doyle. He's not even remotely funny.
Thanks. Have you seen this nose before?
Yes, mister.
Before I showed it to you the first time, I mean.
When was that?
Never mind. Have you seen this?
No, sir.
Does this tissue mean anything to you?
No. But you should show that to my granny. She could tell you fortune from it.
From a soiled tissue?
Sure. Some people read tea leaves. Mike.
Does this tissue...
No, boss.
Do you recognize the man in this photograph?
It's a handsome mug on that fella, to be sure.
Don't be fooled. This...
No. Well,
Are you sure you haven't seen this man?
it's the face of a therapeutic killer.
Oh, never mind. May I shake your hand?
No, you can't.
Well, how come?
Because I'll spill me beer if you do.
Do you recognize this matchbook?
No.
Does this security pass mean anything to you?
Well, no.
Bye for now. I was about to reach for the pump when I came to my... A rash move like that in a strange country with strange customs.
Так, поговорим с ним.
Top of the morning to you.
I beg your...
Well, that's what you Irish say.
Do you want something?
Well, I was trying to be sociable.
Да что же выбирать-то, я не знаю.
That's not a bad idea. Do you have a vacancy?
I could, if you don't mind waiting until the last guest checks out.
No problem. When will that be?
When the undertaker comes to collect him.
Do you know a man called Pegram?
Indeed I do. Are you a friend of his, by any chance?
In a manner of speaking, I am.
Right, me boyo, 160 quid he owes me, pay up.
That's Pegram's business, not mine.
Ah, but he's done a bunk, hasn't he? Scampered.
I know. That's why I'm here, to look for him.
And what about the money he owes me?
When I find him, I'll remind him about it. Did Pegram stay here?
Yes, he did. 6 nights plus breakfast. He couldn't have had breakfast this morning. Not unless he had it afore he went to bed. What the hell are you talking about, Doyle? The history fella. I seen him this morning. Crack of dawn. I had to get up at 4 o'clock to see to the missus. I didn't know your wife was sick, Pat. She's not. Anyhow, I went out to... For the love of God, Doyle. It was the history man, heading out to the village. On a... I knew it. Hand over me money, or I'll throw you out.
Can I see Pegram's room?
It's been taken by one of the brothers from the reformatory. They come every year for spiritual refreshment. That's a good one. Their idea of refreshment is a good full of stout. I wouldn't want to disturb a man of God, especially not a big fella from the bad boys' home. I don't blame you, Mick. That brother's got muscles like a muscle man.
Have you served any, clowns recently?
Don't change the subject. Are you going to pay me Pegram's rent or not?
No way. Listen, I'm not really his friend. I've never even met the guy. But I need to find Pegram urgently. I think his life is in danger.
Damn right it is.
Excuse me for butting in, Michael, but I think the young fella's telling the truth.
I'm sorry I bit your head up.
That's okay, I understand. I guess. Have you served any,
No.
seriously?
Would he be having a little white dog with a black...
I shouldn't think so. What can you tell me about the castle?
You're the second person to ask me that today. I don't know anything about the castle. It's only an old...
Who else was asking about the castle?
He said he was a reporter. He was asking about... I could have told him a tale or two about the little people. He might have paid me to hear what he wanted me to say. Anyway, I chucked him out on...
Good for you, Mick. That's the way to deal with journalists.
I'll try a glass of beer, please.
Is this your first pint of real ale?
Well, I guess so. What's real ale, anyhow?
Beer that's brewed from
It shouldn't be kept under pressure or refrigerated. And finally,
In other words, it's flat and worn with bits in, and it makes you fall over.
Here's something which might interest you.
huh? Well, what is it?
My passport.
Is that so? Did you see the snooker last night, Mr. O'Brien?
We haven't got a television.
I know that.
If God had made us to watch television, we'd all be like Dave.
I take it no one wants to hear about my under...
I'd rather drink me own.
Here's something which might interest...
It doesn't.
Does this false nose mean anything to you?
It's not Red Nose Day again, is it?
I don't know.
I know that. Good God Almighty.
Does this false nose mean anything to you?
No, it doesn't.
Does this tissue mean anything to you?
That's disgusting.
Uh-huh. I found it in the...
Well, what's the idea of waving it around? You're worse than old Ron. Put it away, man.
Does this tissue mean...
No, it doesn't.
Do you recognize this man?
No.
I've got a score to settle.
I don't want any trouble in the bar, mister. If it's a fight you're looking for,
A priest? A man of the cloth?
sure. And he teaches the boys how to box at the youth club. According to Mahoney, it develops character. Isn't that right?
Dial. Sorry, Michael. I was miles away. What did you say?
Ah, never mind.
Do you recognize this man?
You already asked me that.
Hey, bartender?
Landlord, if you don't mind.
Sorry. Shake my hand, why don't you?
Now, why should I do that? What have you got up your sleeve?
Nothing. Come on, just shake my
Один
hand.
момент.
Oh, not just now, mister. I have to be careful on account of the health restrictions.
Oh, jeez.
Так, продолжаем спрашивать.
Why won't you shake my hand?
Because I don't know where you've been.
Do you recognize this matchbook?
No, sir.
Do you recognize the name on this card?
No. Should I?
Nah, it was a long shot. Are you sure you don't recognize this?
I told you, no.
Are you sure you don't
I told you.
Ну-ка.
Are you sure?
I told...
Thanks.
Так. Вот с ним.
He wasn't listening. The guy with the fiddle seemed oblivious to everything except his playing. Meanwhile, everyone else in the bar seemed oblivious to him. Excuse me,
What now?
Oh,
Good rid...
А вот с ним.
Hello.
do you know Professor Pegram?
He's the archaeologist, isn't he?
That's right. Did you work at Professor Pegram's dig?
What gave you that idea?
Have you heard about the gem which Pegram found?
I heard a rumour, but you can't believe everything you hear or see, can you?
Where can I find Professor Pegram?
I heard he's gone fishing. I don't know where.
See you later. No point in phoning that guy.
Allô? Couleur? J'écoute.
Nico?
Who is this?
It's me, George. Are you okay?
Yes, of course I am.
Well, take care. I'll be back soon.
Yeah, thanks for calling, George. Any signs of our friend the clown?
You're kidding. You probably never even heard of Lochmarn. The glass contained a dark liquid. Somehow, I'd managed to drink the thick, sweet brew. I felt strangely compelled to order another, even though The man's arm lay...
Так, идем туда. Посмотрим, что там.
I tugged at the plastic cover, but it didn't move. I tapped the plastic with the lifting key, but it... Hey, McGuire,
What do you want to know?
do you know a man called Pegram?
Can you describe him like on the telly in the cop shows?
He's an English archaeologist.
I know the man you mean if he's the one.
Can you tell me where I'd find Pegram?
No, I can't, 'cause he's not here now, but if I sees him, I'll ask him.
Do you know what Pegram was...
Digging for buried treasure? Jewels and gold and...
Do you know anything about Pegram's dig?
He wouldn't let me anywhere near it. I offered to help, but he chased me off. I didn't want to see his smelly old hole anyhow.
Did anyone from the village work at the dig?
Pegram brought some students and bums with him. He reckoned no one in Lochmarn would know what to look for. The only look...
Fitzgerald says he's never been anywhere near the dig.
He's having you on, mister.
Are you sure Fitzgerald worked at the dig?
Oh, yes. It was him, all right. Would I tell a lie?
Well, he denies it.
I saw them together only last night.
I wish you'd told me that sooner. What were they doing?
Pegram gave Fitzy a box. He didn't look too happy about it.
I knew it. But how am I going to persuade him to part with it?
Break his fingers.
No, I couldn't do that.
I could.
Thanks for the offer, kid, but I'll try a more subtle approach.
Chinese burns?
What's Fitzgerald scared of?
Everything and everyone.
So I shouldn't have any trouble getting him to talk.
He's a pushover. But don't scare him too much. Try the soft touch. Butter him up a bit.
I heard that Pegram had found a legendary gem.
That's right. It's been the talk of Lochmarn all week.
You haven't seen the gem, have you?
Hell no. I reckon Pegram... If I was him, I'd go to Amsterdam, chop it up and sell it. He could be living the life of Riley instead of digging holes.
See you later, kid.
Okay, mister.
Так, теперь идем туда. Вот с ним нужно.
Hello.
McGuire says he saw you working at the dig. What's more, he saw you talking with Pegram.
He's a little liar. He'll say anything to get attention.
Well, it's his word against yours, I guess. See you later.
Hello.
Sorry to bother.
Ну-ка, ну-ка. А, вот с ним.
Hey! Hello there again, Miss. Do you remember seeing Sean Fitzgerald at the dig?
Let me see now. I think me brain box needs a spot of lubrication.
Can I buy you a drink?
You most certainly can.
Give me a drink for my friend here.
Who, Doyle? Has he conned you into buying for him? Shame on you, Patrick. Same again.
Just a point this time, Michael.
1 point of round coming up.
Do you remember Sean Fitzgerald now?
I can picture the scene as if it was only last week. Come to think of it, it was only last week. Fitzgerald was there all right. Him and a bunch of students. He was speaking with the boss man.
Bye for now.
Hello.
Doyle told me you definitely worked at the dig. He's seen you there. You might as well admit it.
Just my luck. Grasped up by a delinquent and a dimwit.
I need to talk to Professor Pegram, if he's still alive.
What do you mean? Is he in danger?
Yeah, you too if I'm right.
You're not from the Social Security.
Hell no, what makes you think that?
Well, I was claiming benefits at the same time I was working for Pegram.
I'm not in a position to make judgments, Sean. That's between you and your conscience. All I want is to talk to Pegram about the gem.
But he's not here.
I know that. But he left that package with you, didn't he? So where did Pegram go?
I don't know. I swear it. He came to see me early this morning. Said he was leaving. He asked me to give this package to a guy called Marquet.
Ну-ка, ну-ка.
Show me what's in the package, Sean.
I can't do that.
Why not?
I promised the professor.
So what? You didn't have any qualms about your benefit scam. So where's the harm in taking a peek inside Pegram's package?
You don't know these people. I can't. I don't dare.
Так, вот это уже интересно.
This is your last chance to show me the package, Fitzgerald. I've been patient with you, but now it's time to kick ass.
But he'll kill me.
Who will?
The man from Paris. Jack Marquet. Pegram told me if I gave him the package unopened, I'd hear no more about it. But if I double-crossed Marquet, I'd be dead.
I'll deal with Jacques Marquet. Give the package to me.
No. Why should I trust you? I don't know who to trust anymore. I wish I'd never even heard of the Lochmarn gem.
Ну вот.
Hey, I just seen a big red.
Get out of here, Maguire. Come back when you're old enough.
What's the lad howling about?
A big red sports car. Sean Fitzgerald's been runned over.
Get out! Noisy little tyke.
Maybe you should send out some medicinal brandy, Michael.
Oh, yes. And who's going to pay for it?
Not me.
Me too, neither.
Так. Ну-ка посмотрим, что там случилось. Попал под машину.
I was telling the truth about Fitzy, mister.
Okay, okay, calm down. Now tell me what happened.
I was standing here, minding my own business, when I saw this beautiful red sports car coming up over the hill. Would you look at that, says I, and I going over to take a closer look. Next thing, Fitzy comes tearing out of the pub and nearly knocks me on my ass. Well, the car just flies at him. It was too fast for poor old Fitzy, and hit him an awful wallop. He goes flying up on top. Jesus, says I thought he was a goner. Next thing, the driver hops out, and I couldn't believe my eyes. He was dressed like a bloody pixie.
Did this pixie have a scar on his cheek?
I couldn't see. He was wearing a stupid mask. Are you a special agent?
Sorry to disappoint you, kid, but I'm not. Did Fitzgerald drop anything when he was hit?
I didn't see. It all happened so fast.
See you later, kid.
Okay, mister.
Ну-ка, ну-ка.
I pushed the switch down, but in doing so it snapped off in my hand.
А, нет, не пойдет. Ну-ка. Значит... Вдруг он что-нибудь придумает.
Hey, Maguire.
What do you want?
See you later.
Okay, miss.
Так, ну-ка еще раз туда.
Excuse me.
Yes, sir?
May I have another beer, please?
Certainly, sir. Same again?
Yeah, please. How is this stuff made?
That's the secret of the master brewer, sir. Each barrel is lovingly manhandled in time-honored fashion, suspended on skillfully tied ropes of the finest hemp, lowered into the cellar utilizing the forces of original gravity, like I'm sorry, but the pump appears to be broken.
I can fix it for you.
I don't think so. This is a job for a professional electrician. Oh well, at least the glass washer is still working. It's not my idea, is it?
Do you know Sean Fitzgerald very well?
I know him enough not to sell him more than 2 pints. He's like a kid when he gets a few beers inside him.
I'm not surprised. He's on medication. For his nerves.
There's nothing wrong with...
It just so happens I'm an electrician. Check out my credentials.
Вот
Well,
это
no.
интересно.
Isn't that marvellous? Here's a house bedeviled with faulty wiring of a wayward nature. Here's you, an electric man, with a little plastic card to prove it. I still want to see what you can do before I let you touch me. You can make a start on the glass washer. And when you finish that, will you take a look at the pumps?
Ну-ка, посмотрим.
There was nothing physically wrong with the glass washer. I used all my knowledge of electrical engineering to examine the plug. Seemed fine to me.
Ой, не то. Ну ладно.
The man's arm lay across. I was about to reap. A rash move like that in a strange country with strange customs could be my last.
Well,
Well, what?
are you going to...
Ну-ка, ну-ка. Ничего не придумал. Ну-ка, ну-ка. Вот там сначала. Мне кажется, дело в этом.
It was impossible to return the switch to its original position.
Забыл. Ну-ка, посмотрим.
Hey! Hello, Derek. What do you know about
Leprechauns! Sure, and a cousin. Oh, it's the truth, I'm telling you. When she woke up,
Tell me more about your cousin the leprechaun.
Oh, no.
well, young Mary was be my bride. Okay, says she.
Amen.
So there you are. Proof that the little people exist.
Well, that's...
Not.
Did the leprechaun's promise come true?
What promise was that?
That she'd never want for riches?
Now, there's the strangest.
I thought you said she was clean.
Indeed, Mr. O'Brien. But she told me, Pat, she's...
Bye for now. Excuse me, Miss...
What now?
The boy told me Fitzgerald was driven away in the car that hit.
McGuire's always spinning wild yarns. I don't know where he gets them from. Television, if I was you, I'd take what he's...
McGuire's tale about the car sounds quite... He says the driver was dressed...
That boy has a head.
Goodbye for now.
Good riddance.
Ну-ка еще раз.
There was nothing physically wrong.
Ну-ка. Да, в принципе, ничего.
I used all my knowledge of electrical engineering to examine the plug. Seemed fine to me.
Ну, раз все в порядке.
I couldn't see anything obviously wrong with the machine. I figured it must be the wiring. It was an electrical plug attached to the glass washer. The white whiskers on the resemblance.
I'm still waiting for you to fix this glass washer.
Okay, keep your... Hello again.
What?
What's that you're making?
It's a necklace, me
Oh, sure.
when my little lover feels it round her slender...
If I was a woman, I wouldn't think much of a wire.
It's not me. I've got my sights on flesh as smooth and tender as a maiden, bones as soft. Rabbit, lad. That's what gets my juices flowing.
Ah, so you're making...
That's right.
Damn right I do. Isn't it painful?
Only if I get me fingers cut.
I'm talking...
You bet.
Do you know Pegram, the archaeologist?
That's the scrawny fa... No, I don't know him.
Were you aware that Pegram was conducting an archaeological dig?
I don't meddle in other people.
Do you know where I can find Pegram?
I told you, I never heard of...
I'll see you later.
Так, давайте-ка мы... Звонок.
Hello, Couleur. J'écoute.
Nico?
Who is this?
It's me, George. Are you okay?
Yes, of course I am.
Well, take care. I'll be back soon.
Yeah, thanks for calling, George. Any signs of our friend?
You're kidding. You probably...
Нет. Подумаем. Не пускает.
It was an electric pump operated by pushing a small lever.
Скорее всего, это там. Но нужно найти.
Hi, do you speak English?
Well, now, what about an implication of cognizance?
I gave him the look I'd perfected when I was 12 and was going to be the greatest hypnotist. It was a killer.
Are you attempting to hypnotize me?
I was a little out of... Have you seen Professor Pegram?
No, he's packed up and gone.
Do you happen to know where?
Back in England, I suppose.
Do you think Pegram's disappearance is due to the curse?
Look at the facts. He dug up the gem. It doesn't take a degree in math. You don't have to be a smarty Pythagoras.
I guess...
Pegram has run...
Did you happen to see a red sports car down on the road?
I caught a glimpse of a flash of red on the hill and heard the racket. Sure, it was an awful noise. A sports car, you say?
A Ferrari, to be exact.
A racing car? The poor fella must have been...
The driver of the Ferrari was involved in an accident.
Is that so?
Yeah, he knocked somebody down outside the bar.
What an idiot! How could a thing like that happen?
He was traveling.
So fast, he ran right under the...
I mean, the car was traveling too fast.
But you'd have thought the idiot could have heard it coming.
Maybe you know the guy who was hit by the Ferrari. His name is Sean Fitzgerald.
Oh, I know him. That's me nephew, the idiot responsible for the stacking of my hay cart. Was he killed by the car?
Oh, no, but...
Well, that's a relief.
Aren't you going to look for your nephew?
What for? From what you say, it's too late.
Well, you could report the matter to the police.
Better not. Besides, what could they do?
Well, they could mount a search.
They have only the one bicycle between. In a question of superior acceleration, I put me money on the Ferrari.
I think you ought to know exactly what Sean has gotten himself into.
I'm not sure I want to know.
But you're his uncle, his own flesh and blood.
You're right, but what can I do? If I'm not here to guard it, some idiot might try to climb the haystack. What? Stay, or to go off and... It'll need some thinking about.
Why,
you're right. We'll demolish the...
You don't have to demolish the haystack to go look for Sean. I'll stay here in your place and warn anyone who's silly enough to climb it.
Marvelous! I think I should...
He strode off in the direction of McDevitt's bar, leaving me to contemplate the stack of hay.
Ну вот. А вот это что?
The stack of hay stopped, short of the top of the wall. Even if I stretched as far as I could, the wall was out of reach. What I needed was a slice or two of Alice's Wonderland. I pushed my fingers into the narrow crack. It went back several inches into the rock.
Ничего тут. Вот туда.
Hello. We've all...
I want you to know you have my...
Oh, it's just
It's the worst news I heard all day.
It's top the bad news all right for this.
The whole year.
It's worse than that. It's the worst.
Isn't it the biggest calamity in the...
I would say it's the biggest in the history.
The most awesome disaster since mankind paddled out of the primal plop.
There's no...
Is a glass of beer more important than a man's life?
Were you talking to me?
To all of you. Sean Fitzgerald has met with God knows what, and all you can do is drink.
Sean has gone for a ride in a flash car. Why don't you calm down?
What about Sean? Why aren't you out looking for him?
There's no point in launching an ill-equipped expedition to save in a life-or-death situation. Preparation. That's why I slipped in here.
For a point.
I gotta go.
Hello.
What now?
Does this tool mean anything to you?
No, it doesn't.
No.
Never.
Well, the end of the...
They'd slip out. Angle.
I have. I didn't... Does this fall...
You're a circus.
No, but I got this from someone who just...
Is that a fact?
He's a psychotic killer. Did I show...
Yes.
What do you make of this?
That is a very
Yes. Do you recognize the man in this photo?
No, but I wouldn't trust him. His eyes are too close together. He's not a friend of yours, is he?
Oh no, far from it. In fact, I believe it's the face of a killer.
I knew it! Piggy eyes.
Do you recognize the...
I already told you.
Would you like to shake my hand?
What is this? I don't do that male bonding stuff.
Come on, forget your prejudice and shake hands.
Never. It's not natural.
What do you make of this matchbook?
Seems ordinary enough to me.
Do you recognize the name on this card?
I can't read that little writing.
It says Thomas Merlin.
Is that your name? Tommy Merlin?
No. But what a great stage name. It had what my high school hypnosis act had lacked. Style and class. For a few seconds, I bathed in spotlights.
Are you all right?
I'm fine, I just... About this past.
You showed me before.
Does this tool mean anything to you?
You already showed me that, and I would.
I gotta go.
Что теперь? Ну, он что скажет?
I'm still waiting for you to fix this glass washer.
Okay, keep your hair on. The man's arm lay across the towel, prevent... Hey! Hello? Oh, no. Excuse me.
What now?
Oh, good.
Так, ну-ка посмотрим.
Hello again.
What?
I'll see.
Здесь пока делать нечего. Вот у него нужно кое-что
Hey,
спросить.
McGuire.
What do you want?
See you later.
Okay, mister.
Ну-ка, если туда... А, опять туда же. И что дальше? Да ё-моё. Так что ли? Ничего. Ну-ка.
I'm still waiting for you to fix this glass washer.
Okay, keep it.
Что ты думаешь? Интересно. Ай, что же делать-то, а? А, я, кажется, понял.
No point in phoning that guy again.
Вот. Надо все-таки...
Oh, no, you don't.
Okay, I'm sorry.
Так. Вот в чем дело. Не разрешает. Как сказать так. Взять надо проволоку. Если вот так. Ну-ка.
Almost as if he'd sensed my intentions, the old derelict snatched the wire from the table.
Ну-ка, ну-ка, ну-ка. Это уже было. Нет. Обменять на проволоку. Вытаскивай.
Almost as if he'd sensed my intentions. Hello again.
What?
I'll see you later.
Что ж такое?
Hello. What? I gotta go. Excuse me, miss.
What now?
Oh, no. Good. Hey. Hello there again. Oh. It was an. I used all my knowledge of electrical engineering to examine the plug. Seemed fine to me. There was nothing physical.
Ну что же делать?
I'm still waiting for you to fix this glass washer.
Okay, keep your... There was nothing physically wrong with the glass washer.
Ну раз все в порядке, что же нужно? Вот этот вот не дает. Совсем поговорил.
I tugged at the trapdoor. That... Maybe not. No.
Да что же делать? Ну а дальше-то? Ну и что тут? Все-таки дело в этой проволоке. Если он сможет украсть.
As soon as the old guy looked away, I grabbed this piece of wire.
Вот так.
I replaced the fuse with a piece of wire. I knew it was dangerous, but I was desperate enough to disregard everything I knew about standard safety precautions. Excuse me, Mr. Leary. I fixed your glass washer, no problem.
Bingo! And a blessing to all the saints. A free half-pint to that man, on the house. Now, could you take a look at the beer pumps?
Well, I guess so, but I'm not making any promises.
If you can't fix them, I'll have a riot on me hands.
The pumps are in the cellar, right?
That's right. You'll find a flashlight down there somewhere.
А вот теперь уже можно.
What a dumb place to store a flashlight. A dark cellar. The only way I was going to find anything down there was to feel around. I pushed the lever and heard the grating of metal, but nothing appeared to happen.
Открыл люк.
I lifted the trap door, and an overpowering smell of stale beer rose from the cellar below. I looked down on a stone-tiled floor, way too far to jump.
Excuse me.
There was a nasty feeling in my guts I usually associated with light opera. It was Khan. What's the problem?
Did you see what happened here a few minutes ago?
What was that?
A man was involved in an unfortunate accident.
I didn't see anything.
What about the boy?
Well, he doesn't know anything either. The kid, well, you know how it is in these rural communities. Not enough genes to go round. I prayed McGuire had the sense to keep his mouth shut. Was the guy hurt bad?
He's been taken care of, but he thinks he dropped a small parcel. You didn't happen to find it, did you?
If I had, I would have taken it to the police.
Of course. Thank you.
Это тот, кого мы ищем.
It wasn't my... Hey, McGuire.
What do you want?
See you later, kid.
Okay, mister.
А вот теперь стало светло.
Then I noticed a flash of light. Something sparkling beneath the open trap door.
Вот то, что мы искали.
It was Peagram's gem, all right. A large, uncut blue stone. As I held it aloft, I realized the fascination it could command. I guess I was already under its spell.
Did you find it?
What?
Whatever you was looking for.
Yeah. Listen, McGuire. I want you to keep this to yourself.
No problemo. Just chuck us up a crate of lager.
No way. You're not old enough.
We can sell it and make some cash.
Forget it, kid. I couldn't betray Mr. Leary's trust.
I could, for sure. That old misery guts deserves it.
If you want to do me a favor, keep a lookout for that guy in the suit.
Okay. But it'll cost you a packet of chips.
Oh, and shout if you see that Ferrari.
I searched the trash, but there was nothing useful there. The faucet creaked, coughed, and spewed out a stream of rusty-colored water. I shut off the faucet as tight as I could, but it kept on dripping. The carton was damp and soggy. I looked among the cleaning materials, but saw nothing.
Так, ну-ка, ну-ка.
Excuse me.
Yes, sir?
I found your flashlight.
So I see. You'd better keep hold of that until you fix the pumps.
Check out my card.
I've seen it, for heaven's sake.
Does this gem mean anything to you?
Phew. What a beauty.
Check out.
I've seen it.
Thanks. As the man raised his arm to drink, I snatched the towel away.
Успел.
Excuse me.
Yes, sir?
May I borrow this towel?
Sure you can. On one,
What's that?
you keep it away from old Ron.
Who's Ron?
That's him in the corner.
May I borrow?
You can...
Thanks.
Так, давайте-ка мы позвоним.
Hello? Couleur. J'écoute.
Nico?
Who is this?
It's me, George. Are you okay?
Yes, of course I am.
Well, take care. I'll be back soon.
Yeah. Any sign?
Yeah,
What? Did he see you?
he came back and talked to me.
Are you crazy, Josh? The killer knows who you are.
Relax. It wasn't me he was after. It was Pilgrim's gem.
Ну вот. Идем туда. Ну-ка, ну-ка.
No way. That is not a good idea. That is not a... No way. Maybe not. No way.
Что делать?
I pushed my fingers into the narrow crack. That is not...
Может, вот так? Да, вот так.
I inserted the end of the lifting
Залез.
key in the mortarless crack and gave it a firm shove. It remained lodged. Hey, Billy. The animal fixed on me with an evil glare. Behind the malice and resentment, there was a cool intelligence. How you doing, boy? I felt as threatened as I'd been by the assassin and his goons in Paris.
Оба. Чего нужно? Да хорош.
It was the fiercest, meanest-looking old goat I'd ever laid eyes upon.
Да еще какой. Вот именно он козел. Чего тебе нужно? Козел. На, поиграй. Нет.
That
Ничего. Да почему ж ты не бросишь?
Hey, Billy. The goat responded with a cool. The matchbook bore a pat.
Нужно идти туда, но он не пускает. Может, если...
No way. Maybe not.
Да что ж тебе нужно? Вырубить его. Вставай. Что тебе надо? Вроде бы... Да нет, нет. Глупо. Может быть, он должен туда бросить. Отверстие. Туда, что ли? Ну да. Ничего не хочет. Ну тогда... Да все-таки туда. Вот вопрос. С этим козлом нельзя даже поговорить. Да что тебе нужно? Сколько можно бодать? Да что тебе? Рога подшибаю.
The goat's movements were restricted by a halter tied to a metal post.
Может быть.
Pushing with all my strength got me nowhere. They didn't budge. I really need to start working out.
Ну-ка.
Hey,
What do you...
what do you make of this?
Hey, that's one of Leary's
That old windbag doesn't scare me.
You're pretty cool, mister.
What do you think of my flashlight?
It's a torch. That's what we call it on this side of it.
Want a closer?
No, I don't. You'd better hide that, mister. What if the pixie comes back? You'll be in...
I don't believe in pixies.
Smart.
See you later.
Okay, miss...
Никто не знает, как козла прогнать.
Hello. What? Do you have any use?
I suppose I could squeeze it out into...
What do you think?
I was given...
Oh, the battery.
What?
Did I show you my?
Indeed, you...
This is.
So that's what all the I can't see why myself. Why men would...
Well, it's kind of neat. This is the gem.
And that...
I gotta go.
Никто не знает, как козла прогнать. Так, здесь ничего нет.
I tugged the lifting key and found it was held quite securely.
Интересно, ну и как мне его заставить?
Hey, Billy.
The goat responded with a cool and penetrating stare.
Hey, Billy.
The goat responded.
Hey, Billy.
The goat responded with a cool and penetrating.
Как мне его... Ну и как мне быстро отойти? Не вышло. Кажется, я понял, в чем дело. Ну-ка. Ну-ка. Вставай, пока он отходит. Не успел. Ну да. Пока он встанет. Ну, пока он встанет. Не, так не пойдет. Это во-первых. Вот что делать, а?
That is... It was a rusted piece of iron, maybe part of a plow or something.
Hey, Billy.
The goat responded with a cool and penetrating stare.
Да как же мне тебя...
No. No. No.
Нет.
No.
Да что ж делать-то? Ну да, и как я тогда пройду? Ну брось ты это. пока тут встанет, он... Он бегать может вообще? Или не можешь? Ну-ка, может быть... Нет. Это вот что. Прикольно.
It was a rusted... The goats moved.
А это обратно.
No. No.
Да что тебе надо?
No.
Эй, да я туда хотел. Нельзя, что ли? Ну, это типа... И как увернуться-то от него? Вставай быстрее. Ну-ка, если полежать. Ну-ка, если здесь полежать. Козел. Эй, козел. Может быть, если... Кажется, есть.
Hey, Billy.
The goat responded with a cool and penetrating stare. The goat's movements were restricted by a halter tied to a metal post.
Может, знает, как...
Hey. Hello, Derek.
What do you think of this town?
Now, there's a fine piece of cloth. Such craft must surely come from linen.
I found it.
I thought it looked.
Look at this.
You showed me.
What do you think?
It's not very bright.
I could.
That's true. Keep it done.
That flashlight.
I don't think he heard me.
What do you think of this flashlight?
You showed me before, mister.
Do you?
Saints be praised. It must.
Maybe it is. It's the one which Pegram took from the dig.
Oh.
He left it behind. I'm looking at.
Oh.
Do you?
Yes.
Bye for now. Excuse me.
What now?
Does this
Sure, it's one of Leary's.
just? Did I show?
Yes, you.
What do you think?
It's not a.
It's not switched on.
I'm referring to the lack of a bracket. How would you be fixing that to your bicycle?
I don't have a bicycle. What do you think of this flashlight?
I told you already.
Do you recognize?
Ah, that's a beautiful stone.
And the reason why both he.
Then it's only a matter of time.
Do you recognize this?
Yes.
Goodbye for now.
Good riddance.
Excuse me.
Yes, sir?
Check out.
I see.
Thanks.
Что же делать?
Hello again.
What?
Could you?
I could, but it wouldn't be much use.
What do you think of this?
Very... That could be very handy. How much do you...
It's not for sale. It belongs to Leary. Did I?
Yes?
What is?
Well...
Do you recognize it?
No.
I'll see you later.
Hello.
What now?
I gotta go. The faucet creaked. I shut off the faucet. I looked him. I tried to pull the lever, but it wouldn't move. I searched. I took hold of the grating and pulled hard. I considered tying the towel to the grating, but it seemed...
Что же делать?
Maybe...
Да все туда указывает. Как же мне с ним? Не-не-не. То есть зеркало. Может, я что-то не увидел. Реакция. То есть, и как мне это... Типа так, что ли? Это как я? Да. Типа... Ну и куда? Туда, что ли? Чтоб козел запутался. Если он идет туда... Так, что ли? Каменная лестница. Типа это, что ли? Ну и ну.
The rope by which the goat was tethered had become tangled on the old plowshare.
Если честно, я бы не догадался. Хитро.
I placed my fingers and thumb into the holes in the wall. I tried in vain. The only object on the table which interested me was... As I dipped my fingers into the soft white powder, I realized what it was. Plaster of Paris. I'd used it in kindergarten to make casts of animal paw prints.
Так.
The statue was too heavy to lift. It overbalanced into the sand. As I swung the stone upright, I noticed it had left a pattern of holes in the sand. I placed my fingers in the 5 impressions left by the fallen stone. It was weird. They fit perfectly.
Значит,
I placed my fingers and thumb into the holes in the wall. Nothing happened. I tried in vain to move the panel. Behind the altar was a carved panel decorated with animals. I reached into the sack.
так, вот так нужно.
I sprinkled the plaster on the sand until the holes were filled.
Теперь посмотрим.
I smoothed the plaster level with the sand. It was my first experience of home improvement.
Ну а теперь ничего не дает.
I smoothed the that I squeezed the towel as hard as I could, but it was barely damp. I smoothed the
Теперь.
I
Нет. А, выйти.
I sc-
Вот туда.
The faucet creaked, coughed, and spewed out a stream of rusty-colored water.
Вот в чем дело.
I held the towel under the faucet and soaked it with water. I shut off the faucet as
Ну вот теперь туда. Теперь.
I squeezed the towel as hard as I could, but it was barely damp.
Да что ж такое? Это как понимать-то?
No.
Ой, ладно. То есть нужно включенным оставить.
The faucet creaked, coughed, and spewed.
Вот так, что ли?
I held the towel under the faucet and soaked it with water.
Вот это, да? Это не получается. Может, это? Я это уже стащил. И сколько я должен его мочить? Пока он дойдет.
The towel was already as wet as it was going to get.
А вот теперь. Вот теперь получилось, да? Если успеет.
The trickle of water was quickly absorbed by the plaster. I eased the solid piece of plaster from the sand. Underneath, it had formed a perfect copy of the statue.
Теперь...
I placed the fragile plaster cast back on the ground. I eased the solid piece. Underneath, it had formed a perfect copy of the statue.
Вот так нужно.
The hardened plaster cast fitted snugly into the 5 matching sockets. There was a soft thud, then silence.
А вот теперь мы близко.
So, where did you stay last night?
At McDevitt's. I got to drinking with Doyle and a couple of the guys.
That explains why you look so ill today. Did you get any sleep at all?
Not much. I had to share the room with another guy.
Did he snore?
Hardly. He was dead. Then Leary woke me in the middle of the night to help bail out the cellar.
The cellar was flooded?
Yeah, some idiot had left the faucet running.
And you say Pegram has disappeared?
Without a trace. But
Pegram's gem?
the Templar's gem. Whoever Jacques Marquet is, he's in for a disappointment.
Jacques Marquet?
He's the guy who should have collected the gem from Fitzgerald.
I've been reading about Pegram in this magazine.
The media got its claws on him.
Yeah, if I was his agent, I'd get him to lose the pipe.
That dig must have been pretty important to him. He resigned his chair at Durham University to go to Ireland. And now he's disappeared.
Мне кажется, это разработчики.
See what you can find out about Professor Pegram.
I'll speak to the university. What are your plans?
I want to find out who, what, or where Montfaucon was. All I've got to go by is the name and a picture of a hanged man. What do you know about Professor Pegram?
I've seen a television program, Pegram's Past. Is written.
Let's take another... That's the tripod in the Crew Museum. That's the gem that Pegram found in Lochmarne. There's a woman looking at... but the reflection... The night through my teachings... There's a... between... This is the...
Yeah.
I showed you the red nose,
Yes, you did.
Did I
Yes, George.
Do you want this photo?
No, you...
Hey, Nico,
No chance, Buster.
did I show you this?
Huh? Oh, yeah.
Are you sure you've never...
Positive.
Do you want to look after the gem?
No, George. I'd be too tempted to say
Are you
positive.
Look, Nico,
Yeah. Why?
what's your problem, sister?
Your pockets stuffed with useless junk like...
You never know when you... This is...
Yeah.
I showed...
Yes.
Ну, в общем, все показали.
I can't...
Okay. And why don't you see if Rosso has heard anything?
Okay. Anything else? Shopping, a trip to the laundromat?
Just a...
Куда нужно?
Oh, hi.
Hello?
Does this
No.
What do you make...
Very nice. A present for your...
She's not my...
Nonsense. You are...
See you later.
That's right, miss.
Так, идем. Так, аэропорт. Может быть. Сказал в прачечную, но куда? Это кафе.
No point in phoning that.
Ну-ка. Там ничего не изменилось. Прачечная. Нет. А, не-не-не. Туда. Аэропорт. Сюда, значит, да?
Excuse me.
Ah, Monsieur Stober,
That's correct.
the retention of such data, that is our...
Yes, sure. Have you heard of a man called Marquet?
Yes. I heard he's been hospitalized, probably
Which hospital was...
the Hagenmeyer Clinic, in
Why was Marquet known as the mole?
because he lived in Montmartre, I suppose.
Yeah, but why the mole?
I don't know. Maybe he ruined...
I'd like to report an assault.
Yes, monsieur? Where is the victim?
I'm the victim. I've been harassed by a pair of thugs.
I see. And where did this alleged assault take place?
Outside the Hotel Ubu. They stopped me as I was leaving and went through my pockets.
Could you describe the suspects, monsieur?
One looked like a gorilla, and the other looked like a weasel. Their names are Flap and Guido.
Bon. I'll get them this time.
What are you going to do about Flap and Guido, Sergeant?
I'm going to bust them, monsieur. For years I have been hoping to pin something on that pair. Now's my chance. I'll show them. And the inspector.
Thanks, Sergeant. Thanks for taking...
I'm only doing my duty, monsieur.
Do you know a man named Khan? He's a shifty-looking guy with a scar on his left cheek.
No, monsieur. As this man, any...
Yes. I believe Khan was the name he used when he hired the clown costume. Is Rosso here?
Yes, he is.
Yes, I do.
One moment, monsieur.
Ну вот.
Stobart is here to see you, monsieur.
Did he say what it was about?
No, monsieur.
Very well.
Hi, Inspector. Remember me?
But of course, Mr. Stobart, a mental classification system that no tricks mark human, just as our muscles waste through inactivity. But there is no need.
If he was trying to impress me, he was pompous and...
Eh bien, if you... Investigations have been closed,
But
have been taken off the case.
what about the murderer, the dead guy?
It is out of my...
Ever heard of a guy called Marquet? Jacques Marquet?
Marquet. I know the name well. He has a record for suspected blackmail, kidnapping, arson.
An all-rounder.
His bravado is matched only by the court.
Have you heard of Professor Pegram, the archaeologist?
Molly Pegram, the second son of Lord.
Well, I don't know. I only read about him in a magazine.
So much for the efficacy of rehabilitation. What has he done this time?
He made an important Do you know Pegram well?
I have connections with the family, but I wouldn't say I...
Is his name really Molly?
Of course not. All his friends and acquaintances know him as Molly.
Don't you want to know what I found out about the killer?
I told you, monsieur, the case is... I have washed my hands of the whole affair.
Then I'll have to continue
No.
my investigations without your help.
No, you must forget the business of the... Go back to being an ordinary tourist.
Do you know a pair of thugs called Flap and Guido?
I have known those two since they graduated from special school. Flap is a nasty piece of work. But Guido, where did you hear of them?
I met them out front of the hotel. Did you find out the ID of the guy who was killed in the explosion?
I already knew.
I heard that the bomb victim's name was Plantow.
Your sources are reliable.
He was a big shot at the Treasury, wasn't he? Maybe that...
I'm sorry, monsieur.
What was that psycho detective business you did in the cafe?
It is my theory that the passions are invisible to...
I'm impressed. Can you bend spoon?
I didn't think a man of your obvious...
I'm not mocking. I've had personal experience of the power of the... I used to get ignored at parties. Until...
Really?
Hypnotism for fun and profit. He looked at me.
The power of...
You're not going to try any of that psychic interrogation on me, are you?
Do you find the thought of my probing distasteful?
Let's just say I'd rather you didn't. I've got more doubts than doubting Thomas when it comes to mysticism.
Too bad. I think you would make an interest...
The day I let anyone mess with my mind... What do you make...
It is a tool.
Does this...
I'd imagine it means...
You're absolutely right. I found...
It would have...
Do you recognize the...
No.
It's the face of a killer.
The man who bombed the...
The photograph was taken. He'd escaped through the sewers, leaving a trail.
Circumstantial evidence. Stop out.
Did I show you this?
Oui? Yes.
Absolutely. Would you care to shake...
Please don't be offended if I decline your offer, Stobbard. The palms of my hand...
Does this matter?
No, monsieur. God only knows what he claims.
Does this matchbook mean anything to you?
You already asked me that.
Does the
Спрашиваем.
name Thomas Merlin mean anything to you?
No, monsieur.
It's another one of the...
Ah, the famous...
Yeah. Does the name Thomas Merlin mean anything to you?
No.
What do you make of this, Inspector?
Astounding.
I was given it by a man in a bar in Ireland. Do you recognize the gem?
It is unfamiliar to me. If such a jewel had been...
Would you like to see the gem?
No.
What do you make of this white powder?
It is plaster.
Say, you're good. So long, Inspector.
Ну вот.
Excuse me. What do you want? Did I...
Yes, miss.
Are you...
Don't try. I told you.
Do you recognize...
No, miss.
It's the guy who bombed the cafe.
This man looks nothing like a...
He's taking off his grease paint and costume.
Then there is nothing to link...
Nothing?
Hardly likely to get him convicted.
Do you reckon...
No, miss.
It's the guy...
This man...
He's taking...
Then there is...
Nothing? Would you like...
Not while I'm on duty, monsieur.
Does the...
Nothing.
Does this matchbook mean...
That's a... Now, that...
Really?
I haven't seen a reinforced Anderson outside of a private...
It's rare then?
In this part of the world, yes. There are only...
Maybe not. Does this match...
That's a double-line Swedish with a cross... Now, that's unusual. Pre-war...
Really?
I haven't seen a reinforced and...
It's...
In this spot, there are only 3 places...
Is Ross...
Yes, he is.
Not really.
Ну все.
Did I show?
Yes, miss.
Are you?
Don't.
You re-
I told.
See you later. No point in phoning that guy again. It's George. I've tracked down that guy Marquet.
That's great news.
Yeah, if I get to see him, I'll let you know.
Okay, thanks.
Вот так. Нет. Вот сюда.
The old building managed to retain some of its original brand, but the modern additions look like a baseball cap on a
Наверное, он
statue of a
сказал к
medieval
врачу
saint.
направиться нужно. Ладно, остальное потом. Ну, всего хорошего.